whenever you have the function with the 5 variables, the K-map should have how many square? This is the first question. So what do you think? So if the function have 5 variables, yeah, 2 power 5, definitely. So 2 power 5 is 32, right? Definitely. So 32, you expect to see the K-map, a 32 square inside that, which is usually we make that like this. We put one x here. We say here x is 0, and here x is 1. So what is the x? X is the highest value bit that you have. Just take a look to these order. So you see this is 2 power 5. So if this is 0, 2 power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, this is 2 power 4. Okay, you start with the 0. So then you put 16 here, 16 here, which is totally, it should give you 32 midterm, right? So then you have one 16 map here with 16 square. Another one here. Okay, so you put x for each of them. In this 16x is 0, in this 16x is 1. So then for these, you put actually the yz here and uv here. Same here, yz here, uv here, okay? So similar with the others. So for each of them, you have 4. You actually list all 4 possible: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Same thing for here: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Same story in the other side: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 0. Same thing here: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0. Okay, so I just rewrite this one, which is be more clean. What we did here should be equal to 1. Okay, you put 16 here, 16 here. So see how you could write the midterms number. Should be easy, right? So whenever you are here, I want to know what is the midterm number for this. So see, you tell me in this square or here, what is the value of the x? Type on the chat box. What's the value of the x? Value of the x. So see, I'm here. So this is x0 for 16 of them. X here is 1. So that means x definitely here is 0, right? Why? Because I'm here. It says here 16x is 0, and here x1 you have another 16. So here x is 0, right? X is 0. This. So I'm here. X is 0, Y is 0, Z is 0, U is 0, V is 0, everything is 0. That should be 1. Sorry, 0. Everything is 0. How about this? Tell me what is the number for these midterm that you see here? 1, definitely. So X is 0, everything is 0, just V is 1, right? So definitely it is 1. What is the number for this? Type on the chat box. Yeah, 3. You are right. How about this? Just everything is 0, just u is 1. Yeah, it should be 2. Okay. So in the same way, you could actually complete all these numbers. So that means it should be 4. This should be 5. This should be 7. This should be 6, right? Why? Because you just check. The z is 1, u is 1, the rest is 0, okay? So z and u. So consider this as a 1, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, okay? So here you just have z on 1 and u. Z and u is 4 plus 2, you have 6, okay? In a similar way, you actually, yeah, definitely that's right. So whatever you have here, because the x is 0, right? It exactly is match with what you have the k-map for function fit with for variable. Definitely right. So I'm just writing the same thing with the same way. So here is 12, 13, you have 15, you have 14 here, you have 14 here, you have 8 here, you have 9 here, you have 11 here, and you have 10 here. Okay. So back to here. So what actually is changed? Again, I want to write is this time for these square that you see, uv is 0, 0, yz is 0, but x is 1. X is 1 means x is 16, right? So that means this is 16. Okay. So if you compare each square with the others, the only difference is just 0 change to the 1. So that means if you add 16 for each of them, you get that number, right? That means here is 17. Here is 19. Here is 18. Here is 20. So you could say z is 1, which is 4, and the only x is 160 plus 4, you have 20. Or you could say whatever you have here plus 16, you get actually this. So the next will be 21. So the next is 23. Next is 22. Next is 28. Next is 29. So the next is 31. Next is 30. So here you could check 14 plus 16, you have 30. Here this is 15 plus 16, you have 31. So you could actually double check. So 24 is here. 25 is here. 27 and 26. So as you could see, there is no big change, right? We are using almost the same concept that we already know, okay? So the next step, just take a look to whatever you have inside these exam, just put one over there. So we have term 0, you just put 1 here, okay? So we have 1, you put 1 here. 5, 6, this is 5, this is 6, okay? So we have 7, this is 7. We have 11, 12, this is 11, this is 12, okay? 11, 12, 15, 16, so this is 15, and we have 16 here, okay? So we have 17, this is 17, we have 21, this is 21, So we have 25. So this is 25. We have 26. So this is 26. We have 28. So 28 is here. We have 29. 29 is here. And we have 31, which is here. Okay. So just double check that. We have 1, 5, 7, 15, 11. That's right. We have 6. We have 16, 28. So we have 17, 21, 29, 25 is right. We have 31 and we have 30, 26. So again, similar thing. We just follow the same rules that we usually do in the function with less than 5 variables. Okay, so the base is same. So here again, similar with what we did before, you just check this number 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Here is possible you should have 32. So I add 32. So start with the group with 32 members. Could we have the group with 32 members? Yes or no? Type on the chat box. Do we have any group with 32? No. If you want to have 32, you should have 1 everywhere. So you refuse this. How about 16? Do we have any group with 16? Just here you need to know one more thing about the neighbors here. Which one is neighbor? So the all neighbors that you had in function with the 4 variable, they are right. Plus here we have one more neighborhood. So that is the corresponding bit in, sorry, not corresponding bit, the corresponding square in these two tables, they are neighbor. What it means? That means if you have something on the 6 and you have in the same place on the other table, so these two is neighbor. You could put them as a one group, okay? So for example, 2 with 18 is neighbor, okay? 3, 7 is neighbor with 1923. 1620 is neighbor with 04, okay? Just consider that one too, which is some more about what we had in function with 4 variables. So definitely we don't have 16. So see, here you have 4. If you had the again 2, 1 here, you could say 4 from this side, 4 to other side, they are neighbor. I could make a 16, but here you don't have that 1 in 13 and 9, so you couldn't make any members with 16 members. I refuse that. So how about 8? Could we make 8? So again, answer is no, right? So for 8, you should find the 8, which is the neighbor again. If these are 4, you should have 2, 1 that able to take one group with 8. So no 8 here. How about 4? Do we have 4? Definitely we have. But the question is how many? What do you think? How many we have? So let's first take the 4 group with 4 members, which is somehow obvious, right? So whatever you see here is obvious. It should be one group of 4. Okay, it's obvious. It's not tough to find this. Okay. How about next? Type on the chat box. What is the next group with 4 members? Just write the number of the midterm. Keep which midterms to get. Yeah, 0, 1, 60, 17. So 0, 1, 60, 70, definitely right. So to put the other color, it should make nicer. Okay, so see, these are what you have. These two with these two is the neighbor. Why? Because the corresponding square in two table, they are neighbors. So these two is neighbor with these two. Then you could put inside the group with 4 members. So what else? Could you see any other 4, any other groups with the 4 member? Could you see any? Yeah, one. Let's see. Let I change the color. So 1, 5, 17, 21. 1, 5, 1, 5, 17, and 21. Yep, definitely right. So no doubt about that. It could be the another one. So I put with the other color, which is you have 2 here, 2 here, and then you are able to keep this. Okay, that means so far you got 4. Sorry, 3. 3 with the 4 groups. So any other that would take? It looks actually the, yeah, let's see. We have one other suggestion, 1, 5, 17, 21, which we did that, right? We did that. So 1, 5 with 17, 25, we did that. So yeah, I couldn't see either, right? So it looks, it's actually just there is 3 of them, okay? That means the rest, you should look for the group with 2 members, okay? So let's again change the color and see the 2 should be too many. We should have too many 2, right? So see, definitely you could, whatever you left, they are not inside the group, you should actually put them inside the group. So this is one of them, right? So what else we could make? This is another one. So how about these 1? Could I put these 1 inside the group with 2 members? Yes or no? These 12 that I have. Could I put these 1 inside the group with 2 members? Yes. So the answer is yes. You select that with 20. Definitely it's right. So see, this is what I. So this one should be with this inside this. Okay. So I'm done here. I cover all ones. So what else here left is actually 31 and 26. So 31 definitely could be goes inside the group of 2. So how about 1? Is there any option for this 1 that cover inside the group with 2 members? No, definitely right. There is nothing that you could do. So that means the last one goes inside the group with 1 member. So that means we follow the same rules that we learned in the beginning of the K-map, okay? So the number of the group should be minimum. We try our best. The number of the group is minimum, and the members should be max, okay? So the group of, I didn't get what do you mean by G equals 7, M equals 4 to 1? Yeah, 7 groups. Yeah, right. That's right. So I didn't count that. Yep, should be. So we are going to write. So definitely right. So group is 7. So that means you should have 7 corresponding terms for each of these groups. Okay. So if I could, I just write with the same color of the groups that we have, which is maybe help us to have more organized. So see, I'm actually writing here. So let's see, do we have any space to do that? Yeah, we have. So let's write the corresponding term based off the groups that we have. So F equal, first write the group yellow one that we have, okay? So see here, whenever you move from here, you could actually follow the X. So here, X is 0, here X is 1, no X for this group, okay? So here the Y is 0, 0, it should be Y prime, right? The Z is 0, 1 is gone. How about UV? UV here is 0, 1, here is 0, 1. That means should be U prime V, okay? Plus. Plus go to the next color. Okay, so the next color that we have is 16, 17, and 0 and 1. Write the corresponding term for that. Again, x here is 0, here is 1, no x. So uv here, uz is 0, 0, so that means you have y prime, z prime, right? How about uv? U is 0, 0, you have u prime. And v here is 0, here is 1, it should be 1. Okay, so we are done with this group. So the next is this orange one, which is cover 17, 21, 29, 25. So again, so see, whenever you are inside this group, so x is 1. So you write x. So yz, whenever you move in all these members, so the y and z change to the 0, 1, there is no yz. How about uv? U is 0, should be u prime, and the v here is 1, you should have 1 plus. Go to the members with two groups with 2 members, so we have 3 of them. So the first one is 7 and 6. So again, see, x is here is 0, you get x prime. Okay. So C U Z. So YZ. Y is 0, should be prime. Z is 1, should be 1. So I'm writing 6, 7. So UV. U is 1 and 1. You have U. So you have, just double check that. U is 1 and 1 is U. And the V is gone. Why? Because this is changed to the 1 to 0. So as you could see, whenever the group has less member, the term that you got is it's actually more complex term, right? So here you just had 4 member, you have 3 variables here. Here you have group 2 members, you have 4, right? That's the reason why the number of the members should be maximum inside each group. So go to the 15 and 11. So y is 1 and 1. So first is x. X here is 0 for both of them. 0 would be get prime. So y is 1, 1. So you got y. So this is x prime y. X prime y. So I'm in 15 and 11. So x prime, y no prime, z is gone. So uv is both 1, so should be u. Should be u and should be v. So we are done with this. Go to the next 12, 28. So again, here x is 0, here is 1, x is gone. So see u, y, z is both 1, so should be y, z, because here is 1 and 1, no x. So take a look to the uv. So uv here 0, 0, here is 0, 0. So then get the prime, right? Should be u prime, v prime. Okay. So just double check that x, there is no x, y, z, and for both is 0, 0, u prime, y prime. That's right. And go to the, what else left? Yeah, this blue one left, right? So go to right is 1, which is just this group of 1, should be plus. So x is 1, you will have 1. X, no prime. So how about yz? Y is 1, z is 0, you should have y, z prime. And here you have 1, 0. U should be u. And the v should be get prime, okay? So as you expect, whenever you have one member, it's actually add up 5 variables, which is not actually good. So as you could see, whenever you have more members, the corresponding term is more simple. So as you could see here, whenever your function has more variables, the K-map is going to lose its functionality. So we have some other methods which like actually the velocity method. So we are not covering that method in this class, but there is some others in the outside, right? It is in the different reference book to actually find them.